My name is Caitlin Altieri, and today I'm going to be discussing Case Study 4.1, Vegan Dietary Patterns During Pregnancy. A little bit of background. Miss Lederman is a healthy 32-year-old woman who has been consuming a vegan diet since she was 16 years old. She is currently 13 weeks pregnant. She has gained 3 pounds throughout her pregnancy. She has no history of nutrient deficiencies, even while being on her vegan diet. She wears sunscreen whenever she goes outside, and she also consumes complementary plant-based protein sources to ensure that she is getting complete proteins. So some of Miss Lederman's nutrients do fall below the DRI standard for a 32-year-old pregnant female. And these nutrients of interest include alpha-linolenic acid at 0.54 grams, well under the 1.4 gram DRI. In addition, vitamin B12, which is just under the DRI of 2.6 at 2.1 micrograms. Her vitamin D level is extremely low at 3 micrograms compared to 15 micrograms as the DRI. And while her protein is 71 grams, which is the DRI standard, it is plant-based protein, so she probably should be getting a little bit more than that. As far as protein goes, she could increase her protein consumed by about 30% because the bioavailability of that plant-based protein is not going to be as good as in other protein sources. To increase this, she can consume nuts and nut butters, seeds, and legumes. Another nutrient of interest is that alpha-linolenic acid. So she could increase this easily by adding flaxseed, chia seeds, hemp, and walnuts into her diet. Due to the bioavailability of the EPA and DHA from the seed and nut sources of the alpha-linolenic acid, it might be beneficial to incorporate algae into her diet, potentially through supplements. EPA and DHA are much more readily available from the source of omega-3s versus through the seeds and nuts. As far as vitamin B12 goes, she can consume fortified milks, juices, and cereals just to get her up to that needed level. Vitamin D can also be added into her diet through fortified milks and juices. Since many plant-based products that are fortified with vitamin B12 are also fortified with vitamin D, and Miss Lederman's levels of B12 aren't extremely low, we might conclude that she's already consuming these products. And if that's the case, then including time in the sun without use of sunscreen can greatly increase her vitamin D levels depending on where she lives. So incorporating 2 15-minute sunbathing sessions into her week can help boost those vitamin D levels. So just to wrap it up, with minor changes in her diet, Miss Lederman can maintain sufficient nutrient levels for both herself and her baby.